Hey, all you perfectionists. Welcome to Perfect Edition Comics. I'm your host, Perfect. And today we're going to take a look at Sneeze, a short story collection by Naoki Urasawa. So stick around to find out what exactly is inside this and to figure out if it's worth the money in the end. Let's do this thing. So first up, let's do a size comparison. Here's a normal slam dunk, volume 1. And you can see this is a little bit taller and a little bit wider than a standard size manga. This is the Viz Signature line. Being their premium line, they do have some nice spot varnish here that kind of looks like snot, which goes with the theme, and this awesome God Bless You on the back. So I really do like that spot varnish feel. Here's the spine for you all. Very, very nice cover design. Let's open this up. Of course, being Viz Sig and being Urasawa, it has beautiful French flaps. Nice little color intro page, and then on to the contents. There are 8 short stories in this collection, with 3 of them weighing in at around 40 plus pages, which really gives you 3 sizable, big, nice stories in this. Each story opens up with this little intro panel which tells you when its first appearance was, with some dates and some information about that. And straight away you'll see that there are quite a few color intro pages to especially some of the longer stories, and in fact one of the stories is full color throughout for about 15 to 20 pages. I think this is one of the main reasons why this has a high price point versus other manga, but also these kind of signature editions are never cheap, if I'm honest. Nice little break pages with intros in here as well. And again, you got the kind of intros to when this first was published and where, and then we go into some color pages for story number 2. The second story as well has this Urasawa mystery vibe going on. Beautiful art. If you're a fan of Urasawa, then you can see right here that this is just really, really solid. And again, great to see some color intro pages, not just one color page, but 4 or 5 for each of these stories. We then move into what I call the music section. So there are a couple of short kind of pieces around music. So Urasawa is famous for playing, singing, and being a massive fan of music. So being this all-round artist, he really wants to share his passion for music through a lot of the stories you find in this. Henry and Charles is a full color number. It's kind of a, I guess, homage to Tom and Jerry, if you want to think about that kind of thing, and is around this mouse and his adventure trying to get across the kitchen to get hold of some cake. I know it sounds weird, but it's actually really fun and a great little story. And as I said, the one story which is completely full color. We then move on to It's a Beautiful Day, which actually covers the real life of Kenji Endo, which, if you know that name, it's familiar to you from 20th Century Boys. This was based on one of Urasawa's friends, a musician who's now, I believe, has passed away. And this is a bit of background to a musical kind of tour thing that happened in his life. Don't want to give too much away, but interesting short story with some kind of personal touches between Urasawa and Endo as they were friends. Then we have another musical interlude, which is kind of notes on all different musicians. This is stunning artwork and really great portrayal of musicians, but not necessarily the most interesting stuff. Again, there's music travelogues as well, which take the journeys that Urasawa has taken around the world, this time to LA and to other places, to see famous bands and musicians that he loves. Moving on to Kaiju Kingdom, this is another one of the longer form short stories, again with some stunning color art as intro pages. Kaiju Kingdom was again probably my third favorite in this book, mostly because it really holds a story for long enough to tell you something and to have a really nice ending as well. Nice little use of the red tones as well in this one, so yeah, a great read all in all. Right at the end we have a story that was first published in France, so actually it goes left to right, so you kind of have to flip it around, and this is a bit of a Mobius Jean Giroux tribute as far as I could understand. I think it was in Metal Hurlant or Heavy Metal magazine when it was published. I'll have to look at that later. You got some author's commentary as well. As you know, Urasawa loves to talk about his reasons for why he does his manga, sound effects, and then a little bit about Urasawa. And of course your French flap at the back. All in all, I can't say that this totally justifies the cover price. I think this might be a kind of Urasawa fans only purchase. I've heard a lot of other people saying that, but really I do recommend it for the 3 main stories out of the 8, and possibly also the Tom and Jerry kind of rip-off one as well in full color. You do get a lot of full color Urasawa art, which is not easy to find these days. In that case, snap it up. I'm sure you'll love it, as I really did enjoy reading this one. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, do all of that YouTubey goodness. And remember, stay perfect. See ya!